The world is building state-of-the-art infrastructure at a breakneck speed, and a booming construction industry across the globe brings some incredible construction projects into the spotlight. Each year, the world's largest construction projects are being pitched, built, and completed. So, in today's video, we will be showing you upcoming mega future projects. Without further ado, let's begin. Merdeka 118, $1.7 billion. After topping out, construction on this 679-meter-tall building became the world's second tallest skyscraper, earning it the 10th spot on our list of largest construction projects. The building symbolizes Malaysian independence, both in the way it was designed architecturally and the name itself. Merdeka means independence, which is culturally significant to the people of Malaysia, as the country separated from British rule and became an independent nation in 1957. The architecture is built to resemble first Prime Minister Tunku Abdul Rahman's statue as he proclaimed the country's independence. Take note of the posture of Prime Minister Rahman and the shape of the current Merdeka skyscraper. It's quite amazing what happens when inspiring architecture joins forces with state-of-the-art engineering. Buffalo Bills Stadium, $2.1 billion. The Buffalo Bills are one of the NFL's most talented teams and a storied franchise. The table-breaking tailgating fan base is said to be one of the most passionate groups in all of football. So why does this team continue to play football in an outdated venue while less successful franchises are seeing new, innovative stadiums being built in other cities across America? That's the question many Bills fans ask themselves. But as plans for a new stadium have been proposed, the excitement amongst the fan base has begun. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, $5 billion. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Band, aka Millennium Dam or Hidasa Dam, is a gravity dam utilizing the strength of the Blue Nile River in Ethiopia. The dam itself has been under construction since 2011, and many would argue the dam is already finished, sort of. In February of 2022, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam produced power for the first time, delivering electricity to the power grid at a rate of 375 MW. Yates Potash Project, $6.3 billion. The Yates Potash Project, led by BHP, is said to be the largest potash-producing mine in the world. This mine will provide a rich source of potassium to the world's crops and soil, which will result in improved food production globally. As the population of the world climbs, the demands on the agriculture sector globally to supply enough food continues to mount. This state-of-the-art facility, located in Saskatchewan, Canada, could be the interim answer to assisting our farmers with the task of feeding billions of people. Potash is a vital link in the global supply chain, and if you're not from a region where farming and agriculture is top of the mind, then you might not recognize the significance of this project. LaGuardia International Airport, $8 billion. This is the phrase that coined the latest development at one of the world's largest international airports, LaGuardia. Closing out at $8 billion in total cost, this massive overhaul has been one of the biggest construction projects in the world for several years. The goal of the campaign is really to forget the notion and conception that people have of the LaGuardia Airport, which, historically, has a bad reputation. The old airport, which was probably one of the most hated airports in the country, will quickly transform into one of the best. Rick Cotton, Executive Director of the Port Authority for NY/NJ. A whole new LaGuardia Airport means $8 billion invested in a modern, airy, and vibrant travel experience when landing in New York's second-largest airport. Samsung Semiconductor Factory, $17 billion. The entire globe relies on semiconductors in the modern world. Cars, computers, smartphones, televisions, and medical equipment all rely on semiconductors to function. What happens when we cannot produce all the goods we consume? Well, we run into global supply shortage where demand far exceeds the amount of production that the globe can handle. The Samsung Semiconductor Factory is set to start construction in late 2022 and is currently in the planning phase. The goal with this factory and other Made in the USA production facilities is to enable the United States to join the global supply efforts manufacturing semiconductors. 70% of the global manufacturing for semiconductors is currently being done in Taiwan and South Korea, yet the entire world relies on the technology. Intel Semiconductor Project. 2 factories, $20 billion. Wait a second, another semiconductor facility? If the previous section about the semiconductor plant in Texas was not enough foreshadowing, there is a desperate need for the world to keep up with semiconductor demand. America is well positioned to become a global leader in production, with state-of-the-art facilities popping up like weeds. The United States has broken ground and can expect 2 new semiconductor facilities close to Intel's Chandler, Arizona campus. The facility will take 2 years to build and will require round-the-clock work to ensure the deadlines proposed are met. Set to open in 2024, these facilities will bring 3,000 construction jobs, 3,000 Intel employees, and create an additional 15,000 indirect jobs in the local communities around Chandler. Plant Vogtle, Unit 3 and 4, $30 billion. With the addition of Units 3 and 4, Plant Vogtle, located in Waynesboro, Georgia, will become the largest nuclear plant in the United States. Georgia's massive power plant is actively building 2 new units, which are the first nuclear power units to be built in more than 3 decades in the United States. Vogtle 3 and Vogtle 4 are both AP1000 nuclear power plant designs and will represent 2 of the 6 AP1000 buildings worldwide. With more than 7,000 workers on site and more than 800 permanent jobs available once the unit begins operating, Vogtle 3 and 4 is currently the largest construction project, jobs producing, in the state of Georgia. Dubai Land, $76 billion. Dubai Land is considered a theme park, but really is the development of an entire entertainment city, like the experience offered at Disney World in Orlando, Florida, but at a much greater scale. Dubai is notorious for one-upping Western countries with innovative builds and construction. If the most exciting architecture and buildings are not already in Dubai, you can be sure it's on the radar. Plans for Dubai Land consist of hotels, theme parks, Universal Studios Dubai, Six Flags Dubai, etc., restaurants, zoos, gardens, and about anything you could think of that would attract tourists from across the globe. California High-Speed Rail, $98 billion. The California High-Speed Rail, HSR, has been hotly contested and even protested by many Californians. The original proposal for the HSR was to connect major city centers from San Diego all the way north to areas like San Francisco. The idea behind the large transportation build in California has floated around for decades, but in 2008, voters narrowly voted in favor of the rail, and $10 billion in funding was secured. FS Chronicle, 2019. The California HSR is still in motion, and construction continues to move forward. However, the original blueprints for the rails are not going to come to life anytime soon. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.